We are in the Solanki Rajput campaign on Very Hard from Broken Crescent 1.05 Remastered. And we are in the year 1197. The year has just started. It's the first game turn, the first turn of that year. We've done 2 battles. We've finished this game turn. We had 2 settlements besieged. We defended them both successfully. One was Uch down here, and the other one was Lahore out there. Our Maharaja is now in Lahore. Let's see how this develops. I am expecting more attacks by the Gurids. Let's find out. The Byzantine diplomats are leaving. Everyone else is staying. Everyone else is busy with diplomatic missions, with the Choan Rajputs especially. Oh dear, this is not looking good. No, come on. Okay, I'll have to send the assassin over. Fair enough. I am very tempted to attack Delhi. It is very lightly guarded. This is their new Maharaja. And if we put a couple of spies in there, we could take it very easily. It's a little bit naughty, and almost certainly the reputation of my faction will take a big hit. I've finished quite a few projects. We've got Raja Stables in Maltown, which means we can get now the other type of elephants, the ones we couldn't retrain so far. We can retrain them now. And let's find out, where is this? The assassin? Okay, I'll probably find him there. I was going to move the other merchant here, but he's going to get acquisitioned as well. I don't know. Well, I'm going to try it, but it's a bit risky. Yeah, seems a bit risky. The one with the troublesome one. Yeah, just that. Okay, we kicked the Gorid merchant out of his resource, and now we have our eyes on that annoying enemy merchant. Yes. 67% only. His chance of assassinating him. Are they besieging us here?
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
No, they're not.
Sibni Lawadi,
Is it
infidel.
sitting there? Fine. Okay, this is going to be an uneventful start to this episode. Let's see what we're building. Anilvara, not too pressing. It's more important to build things here and here. Potentially Tanessa. But the more pressing projects are the ones, here's one, the ones here in Rajasthan. So here's one of them, and the other one is in Gwalior, if I remember correctly. We have, oh sorry, this one. Oh, you won't reach. That is unfortunate. Okay, then go off to Anilvara to keep the corruption down. Why is it on low? That wasn't good. Still not a active builder. Okay, what can you do? So we need to save now money from other projects to get this project going. So we have to cancel this. This is going to be tricky. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? I need to think. How we can block this one. Come back here. It's not going to work. And we don't have enough. We need tons of money for this. 6,800. You cannot block that. No idea how to do this. There's no easy way. So we're going to get another 1,500 from that if we cancel it. Plus about 3,000. 4,500. Plus another 2,000. That's we have enough. We have enough. Just, but I don't know how to do it. So something really expensive here? I don't think so. So now I'll cut it. Okay, that's eaten that many. You're probably wondering, what am I doing? This looks totally crazy. I want to disable all these buildings from being built. And anything that's possible to disable. I think that's all. Okay, let's remove now the elements from the building queue. Go back here, remove these things. That's our only chance. No, we don't have enough money. That's quite clear. Why had I calculated I had more? So there's no way we can build this. Why had I calculated I had more money? Oh, why is this thing being built? Yeah, we have enough money. Why is this thing being built? Start all over again. Damn. Okay, let's go here. I have disabled that. That was good. Start again with all of this. Go to Molten. Ah, stop doing that. Damn it. Okay, I'll have to take them off the queue. I don't know how else to do it. We don't have anything else that's coming up. Good. Okay. We will find a way. We do have 6,000 now. Ah, but damn it. Our prince has gone away in the meantime, so it's more expensive now. Oh, never mind. Too late. Too late. All that for nothing. Oh dear. Never mind. So, we could still build a few things. After we've done the diplomatic missions, we'll have some more income from those. In the meantime, that is a good thing to build there. Oh, he will not reach because of this idiot who stand up. Damn. Okay. So annoying. Ah. Is he a Raja of anything? He is a Raja of Lahore. So you can go then to Lahore, being the Raja of that place. Oh, come on, what happened now? Oh dear. And we have to take our Maharaja if possible. This is just so annoying. This unit is always here blocking the path from this ford. This annoying unit drives me mad. Okay. They always do that. What do we have to do here? So we have one project nearing completion. We'll have this guy who's free. Nothing there. And we have 2 game turns for that. He can go over, but not quite yet, because he's making a fair amount of money there. What's more profitable, Mumba or Somnot? Somnot, for sure. Except that that's probably because the corruption is skyrocketed here. 1,000. What is it like here? So bad. Okay. So one thing's been built there, so we have to take one of these. People him, I guess. Oh no, he is the Raja of Ajmer. Doesn't really matter, but it seems more correct to put him there. He is the Raja of Gwalior, and he is in Gwalior. So, all very tidy, as it should be. Okay, I'm not moving him out because of public order. Well, oh, no, look at that. Public order will be okay. I don't know what has happened. So if I take him out, we cannot build anything. We cannot build observation watchtowers. We cannot build forts. And he is a drill master. Oh, so it has movement. He's a drill master. Let's increase the taxes a little bit. Eventually he has to go here to commission some buildings. In the meantime, there is no huge pressure. So once Maharaja commissions buildings here, he can come back, maybe to Jalandhar, and the two generals who will attack in the direction of Kabul can come here. Okay, so that is about all. Can we recruit a merchant here? No, they're too expensive. We don't have money for a merchant until we do the diplomatic missions. So that's the next part. I'll do the diplomatic missions offline. I'll commission a merchant and arrange the taxation levels. So I'm going then to pause here and come back when I have done all that, so I don't bore you with all these maintenance activities. Okay, we finished all our maintenance activities. Public order in Uj has gone up. And Lahore, not so much, but better than it used to be. So it looks like we are getting things under control with a public order. And I finished all the other actions. I am recruiting another merchant down here. And this project in Dar is going up. I messed up a little bit because now it's more expensive. I took all this time to bring the factionaire, the prince, to commission it in the end. Never mind. Worst could happen. Okay, so that's the end of this game turn. Let me just save just in case something awful happens. Let's go. Oh no, come on. I mean, here's a decent merchant. If he loses... Oh, come on, how is this possible? He was such a good merchant. This is so annoying. He was like a 4-star merchant. And the enemy only had 5 stars, and before that he had 4 stars. When he acquired the other merchant, he had 3. It's just not fair. How can you be so lucky? What was this? Tax fund. Worst could happen. So annoying. He was such a good merchant. He was almost as good. The chances the enemy merchant would acquire him were almost certainly less than 50%. Not almost certainly. There was certainly less than 50%. How can I be so unlucky? Oh man. Why can I... Oh, I can't train him now. Yeah, I can't train him. Well, if I can find the money. Okay. What's been built that we don't need? This thing is one of those things. Okay. Okay. That can easily be arranged. Okay. Let's commission all we can here. Yeah, this Raja is still in the wrong place. So inconvenient. Okay, let's take the elephants. I'm really tempted to just destroy this faction. This is just too annoying. I mean, it's bad enough that I cannot use Delhi. To have this unit permanent there blocking, so it's just blocking this route, so I have to take 2 game turns to move over. It's just too much. That's it. I've lost my patience. I mean, it's not as if they're real people or anything. What are they doing here? This is retarded. I only have 1 free spy. He's on his way out. Can he get in there? We don't need him there. Let's try that. Okay, the other spy is here, but I don't think he will reach. 38%! Come on, just useless. Useless. Okay, what do they have here?
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
Ah, finally a decent army. This is going to be tricky, because we don't have much cavalry. They will not reach. They will not reach. They will not reach. One, 2, 3 cavalry units. They will not reach. Bloody hell. There's not a whole lot we can do. So just have an elephant unit that can send over. Some depleted cavalry. I have to send over mercenaries. Yeah, this is so. Such bad timing, we're getting units over.
Sibni Lawadi, infidel.
This is not looking good. I don't want to lose this general. He's one of our best generals. Oh my god. He will not reach. How am I going to do this? Sorry, I'm going to pause this. I'm stuck. I may need some sleep before I continue. I've had some sleep. I've just woken up, spent the last half an hour thinking about what to do. So this is, I would say this is our biggest crisis so far. This is our best general, very close to our Maharaja. So Maharaja is, strictly speaking, where is he? Our best general. Our best general. Yeah, so he has the most stars, as you can see. He has 6 stars. Dulabra Suryavanshi has only 3 stars, but he is one of our most chivalrous generals. He's a drill master. He's the general who's responsible for the capture of Zalanda, Lahore, Multan, and Uch. And I would probably exchange him for half my other generals if I could keep him alive. But he's in a pickle, and I will explain to you what happened here, which I had not foreseen. I mean, if you can think of the fact that he's a drill master, you know, if our king was a chess king, Dulabrad Suryavanshi is our queen, really. He is our most important pawn in that sense. So what happened was, I had somewhat expected it, but not quite in this way. So I had reinforced very much Lahore because of that previous battle, so I had brought all the cavalry here. Unfortunately, I had left it there. I couldn't move. There wasn't much I could do. There was one cavalry unit that took out to be retrained, so I think at some point, but it was weak, because I had used it to reinforce the other units. So it's one of these units that are here. It's 34 cavalrymen. So that unit got to Multan, but 34 cavalrymen are now gone to cut it. The other ones I brought them later, either from Multan, and a bunch like these ones. The last 4 units came from Gwalior. They've just arrived. What I had not foreseen is, although this settlement Uch had been extremely weakened after all the cavalry went to reinforce Lahore, I expected that we send armies from the south to attack. Then I would be able to reinforce with the cavalry that I had up here. They would come directly, and I would be able to reinforce. They would reach, the cavalry would reach directly from here, from Lahore to Uch. They would reach in one game turn. However, unknowingly and frustratingly, instead of attacking with arms they had in the south, they took an army that they had in this settlement here. It's not Pindi, I forget what it's called. Their Gori capital, yeah, whatever it is, only a town. They took the army that I had here and attacked. And now in attacking from the north, they've blocked the road, so these armies could not come and reinforce Uch. I've put them in Bolton. They will not reach. I cannot reinforce Uch. And Uch is left with just one cavalry unit. And this army is full of cavalry. They also have this very heavy unit. And I think these are elite units. These are some of the starting units. They have some starting Ghazi warriors. And they have the starting Royal Ghulam Lancers. And a couple. This is a Golden Chevron unit. I think this one and that one are Golden Chevron. I'd seen them earlier. The cavalry, these archers, these are starting archers. These are late house archers, colored Turkish cavalry. These are also Golden Chevron. This is their best army. And they have put our settlement under siege in such a way that we cannot reinforce. This is the worst crisis since our first prince, Prince Devapala, died in battle. But this general is extremely valuable to us.
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
And look what will happen. Suppose I bring reinforcements from here, which I can. Not very good reinforcements, lots of infantry, very light units. Cavalry will not reach, but these guys will reach. Suppose I take these units and bring them here. We sally out. Chances are, because of so much cavalry the enemy has, and we cannot repulse their cavalry, and we don't have archers in the settlement, that we will not decisively win. We might inflict some casualties, we might weaken them. They have another army nearby, so they can bring the other army next game turn and then attack on their turn. And then we will be cooked. How we're going to survive this, if we survive it, and I couldn't really move this general out. I had thought of it, to move him out and bring him maybe to Walton, but the settlement has such low public order, it will lapse into disorder. I want to give him 1 or 2 more game turns before I move him out. This is some sort of, not exactly a checkmate, kind of. Yeah, we're not going to lose the game. But it's a very cunning move by the AI. Perhaps I should have foreseen it, and even had I foreseen it, there was nothing I can do. Because these units they were there, I checked, I couldn't move anywhere. The units that had gone to reinforce, I couldn't move them out. They didn't have any movement points. I brought in reinforcements from Gwalior, but they will not reach. There was nothing I could have done. I mean, the only thing I could have done is not send the cavalry to relieve the siege of Lahore. That would have been one thing I could have done, like the game turn earlier. This is such a quandary. We're in such a pickle at this point. I really do not want to lose this general, but the prospects are not very good. Okay, let's take the only decision that I see as possible. I cannot think of anything else. I mean, Pindi is unguarded at the moment because they sent this army down. I could send this cavalry unit to take Pindi if it doesn't have a general. That will be their punishment. But I don't care about that. I want to relieve the siege of Butch. See how low the public order is. I could not move this guy out. Well, borderline I could if I lower the taxes. Let's just have a quick look. Where is our spy? We had a spy somewhere or other. Out of curiosity. Had a spy in Walton, had a spy in Pindi. He is inside Pindi. Yeah, could take Pindi. If the spy opens the gate. The other spy is in Moldheim, so I could take the other spy, or no, he will not reach. So we have no option with the other spy other than to get there. Oh, they have a huge army here. Okay. Don't think the AI is stupid. So they moved the army that they had some forces somewhere here. They moved them into Mittelkart, that's what it's called, which I think is only a town. Capital. It's wooden wall. Okay, so what is it? Town or large town? And they brought reinforcements from the north. They put them here. And the units that were hanging out here, they have attacked from the north, which blocking our reinforcements. Just so frustrating. Okay, there's nothing to do except take all the infantry out, which is totally useless, absolutely worthless, totally worthless infantry. The most worthless of the worthless, and the only cavalry that will reach of all these units we have here. The only cavalry that will reach is these two depleted units that we've had brought down from Lahore for retraining. Well, I think one of the units might have been there already. This is just so frustrating. 38 minutes. I cannot do the battle at this point. I have explained what the situation is, which is really tough. I don't have time left for the battle. And I will rush it in order to finish the episode in good time, and I don't want to rush it. But this is perhaps the biggest crisis so far. Losing the settlement is one thing, wasting all these units and all this strength to save our general, which we may not even achieve, is just so frustrating. Okay, I'll leave this episode here. I'll pick it up with this battle in the next episode. Until then, thank you for watching.